Yo, what up, my cheese army? Welcome to 2016 comic book news and movie reviews. I'm your host, the Cheese Monster, bringing you another review for Deadpool motherfucking Pool. This is Deadpool, and it came out yesterday. I'm trying to finish the reviews because all the YouTubers already did their reviews. I'm trying to bring it out for you guys. So Deadpool stars Ryan Reynolds, some chick, comedy relief, CGI character. Shit, hold on. Wait, hold on. A British villain. If you got that reference, you probably watched Deadpool. But yeah, basically, I don't want to tell the names of these actors because some of these actors have credit where it's due. But Ryan Reynolds kills it. First of all, Deadpool revolves around a superhero, which is not really a superhero, who revolves around Ryan Reynolds as Wade Wilson, who gets terminal cancer, who seeks out a guy, an Agent Smith, who gives him a cure for cancer of the Weapon X program, but finds out that this program is privately funded and it's not actually part of the government. And he finds out that he's not getting superhero powers, but really he's a super slave, as you see in the series. And of course, he's acting out vengeance with Ajax, the main person in, or main representative of the Weapon X program, with Angel Dust, of course. And it's a love story between this Ryan Wade Wilson and this girl who love each other, but then, Ajax is British villain as he can be. The cliche takes this girl away, and of course Deadpool suits up to find this girl. That's the gist of this plot, and honestly, it's a plot that you have seen time and time again, and I'm not gonna pretty much point out the cliches, but the point, this movie works because it is R-rated, and I'm glad they went with this rating. I was actually kind of cautious saying that why should it be PG-13, but I'm glad they had the R rating for this movie. First of all, let's talk about the cast. The cast, Ryan Reynolds does a really good job in pursuing Wade Wilson and Deadpool. He is funny. He wants to play the role, as he said in a bunch of interviews, and I'm glad that he has delivered this character, this persona, and I really like it. He is funny. Like, Ryan Reynolds is a funny guy, but as Deadpool, takes it to another level. The funny, escalates. They're not repeated jokes. The jokes always land on spot. And sometimes, if you don't get the nostalgia of the 80s or 90s, it will go over your heads. So I get that's the caution warning. If you're like a bit young, you're not gonna get much of what they're talking about. But the superhero element did catch on to me, and that was a good thing, of course. So many jokes that I really want to talk about, but I can't spoil because Deadpool is a jokester, is amazing. The action scenes are amazing. A bit of a con though is that the trailer shows a majority of the action scenes. I don't want to be like a dick though, but the action scenes are still perfect to see in the movie again, which I really like. How Deadpool actually did the action scenes and how they're really funny. This is Deadpool is the funniest comic book movie. And it's a movie that you haven't seen in comic book movies. Comic book movies usually follow the four-step formula like, oh, there's a hero. He's a social outcast. He doesn't belong in there. Then he finds out his superpowers. Then he fights crime. There's always that downfall where like, oh, I can't fight crime. Then he saves the girl and fights it again. Of course, this movie is nothing really like that. It is a Deadpool movie. The origin, it's everything that a Deadpool movie can be, and it just exceeds it by a little. The after credit scenes is amazing. Watch out for that. And of course, this Deadpool movie, this does a lot of things right about the character Deadpool. Fourth wall breaking, funny jokes, sexual jokes, of course, and a whole lot of other Deadpool-esque things. And of course, they pertain to the comic book lore, as Ajax is part of the Deadpool comics. Of course, this movie is, I don't recommend it to people who are young. So if you're 18 and older and you want to take your young sibling, they have to be at least like 15 or 16 because this movie is a bit sexual. There's a lot of sex scenes in this movie, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really bad. Like, if you're bringing a kid, you're a good parent that you're bringing them Deadpool, but I don't think you should. Anyway, Deadpool is amazing. I'm trying to cut this review really, really short because I don't want to spoil a lot of things, even though the major plot was pretty gist. Anyway, Deadpool gives a thumbs up, and I give it 4 or 5 stars. Doing a 4 or 5 star rating, trying to figure it out and see how it works. Anyway, guys, this is Deadpool. What did you think of the movie? If you have seen it, and if you haven't seen it, why haven't you? Go out and see it. Screw the review. Go and see it. I'm sorry, just watch the review first. But anyway, Deadpool. Have you seen it? Let me know in the comments, and like that YouTube comment. Just like something. Anyway, guys, this is the Cheese Monster. Take a little cheese, slice it up because I'm out.